So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. You've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, Erling Haaland is developing a massive reputation. The raw power, the speed, the ability to find the net in all sorts of ways. Sometimes you just wonder how you're going to stop him, and I think as a defender you'd be hard-pressed for answers.
Not to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. And we're underway. Foden. Rodri. Welbeck proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
FIFA. Joel Veltman. And it's FIFA. That is lovely. Looking for a decent ball in. Nice physical challenge. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
He just needed to be quicker then. This defence won't give you time to second-guess yourself.
And he's there to get it away. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Nouri. And he goes cross-field. Foden. Lovely feet. Bernardo Silva. Oh, that's a nice ball. Deftly away. Proves too strong. Welbeck absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Mitoma. Kadiolu. Mitoma. That's very neat. FIFA. And here's... and Welbeck! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
FIFA. Aim forwards. Oh, that's well done, really robust. It's Vifa. Kajolu. Vifa. Joel Veltman. Vifa. Haaland. Guardiola. Ignoring. Savinho looks to the other side. Foden. That's a cute ball. No, it's come to nothing. Vifa, gently done. Toma. Vifa. Kajolu. Spread out to the left. Played into the middle. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And they've got a throw. Toma. Kajolu. Aimed in towards the centre. Now it's Welbeck.
Yeah, Peter, just have a look at this and see how the strikers are drifting into wide positions now.
And that's tactical, is it? It's not been forced on them.
No, it's all related to the hope of creating space for midfield runners.
Dunk. Mitoma. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Foden. Guardiola. Bernardo Silva moved on forwards. Ignoring. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Tries to cross. And here's Foden. Chooses to go back. And it's played forward. That has been knocked clear. Mitoma. Lewis. Ignoring. Savinho's cross. And the shot! Mitoma. Toma. Muscular approach does pay off here. Rodri. Nouri. And here's Savinho. Referee's given a throw. And it's Rodri. Steaming on goalwards. Foden cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rodri. Nouri. Great run on the overlap here. Bernardo Silva. Still goalless. Bernardo Silva. Nouri. Now it's Savinho. He's on it, can he get away? Turns and goes back. Oh, that's nice. Out to the left it goes. Savinho. And that's aimed into the middle. A chance to play it in. Nice control. And it's played into chance! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Mitoma. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And it's Kadiolu. Oh, that's neat. Vifa. Kadiolu. Cross goes in there.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Lewis forwards and with intent. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Vardiol. A lot of space there. Oh, smashing header! Dunk tries to clear. Savinho. Savinho's cross. Foden. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Kadiolu. Vifa. Bernardo Silva gets a foot in here. Savinho was pulsing down that left-hand side. Nouri. Savinho, the cross. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Joel Veltman. Vifa. And here's Welbeck. Welbeck! it, just needed better contact. Played towards the other side. Savinho is onto it in a flash. And here's Welbeck. Toma. Done delicately. Stones is there and he can get that clear. That's really well manoeuvred. Plays it through. Now it's Savinho. That's a brilliant interception. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Vifa. Kajolu. Toma. Vifa. He is just caressing the ball. He's having a shot!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Lewis chooses to go cross-field, and it's Bernardo Silva. Up he goes! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, sweet feet! Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Lewis. Here's Foden. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Glory. And here's Savinho. Lovely bit of skill. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Savinho. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Bernardo Silva goes short. Plenty waiting in the middle. That has been knocked clear. Wins the duel this time. Now it's Welbeck. Haaland. Good chance here! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Joel Veltman. Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Oh, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Haaland. Bernardo Silva. Moved on forwards.
They're not going to make any further progress now.
Kajolu. Mitoma. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Toma. Oh, it's played into the area. Oh, what a climb! And the header is disappointing in the end.
He simply mistimed the header, and it was as if he knew it wasn't going to work out.
Looks to the other side. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Dunk. Savinho does really well there, strong defending. Foden. Rodri. Foden. Stones. Bernardo Silva.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
And it's Vifa. It's a good run down the right. And that's been repelled. And that's been won straight back. Stones shifted upfield. Some good work on the right flank here. Vifa. Played into the box. Donnarumma gets his gloves on it. Nice and calm. Bernardo Silva. Guardiola. And it's played forward. Nouri. Savinho gets a good foot in there. Vifa. Joel Veltman. Vifa forwards and with intent. Savinho did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Foden. Lewis. Foden. Oh, lovely feeding, is such a good mover. He's cut it out. Played down the flank. Succumbs to the pressure. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And it's hoisted clear. Ruben Dias, aim forwards. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Bernardo Silva. Savinho. Nouri. It's run loose here. Does really well to win the ball there. Nil-nil, but nevertheless a very decent game. Vifa. Toma. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Haaland. And pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Aim forwards. Stones gets good distance on it. And they can counter here. And it's Bernardo Silva. Vifa. little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust.
Kajolu.
Mitoma.
Kajolu.
He's in plenty of space here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. FIFA. Joel Veltman. Time to deliver. Oh, such a clever touch. And that has been clubbed away. And he goes cross-field.
Kajolu.
And that's a throw. And it's Kadiolu. Showing good feet. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Rodri.
Lewis.
Foden.
Lewis.
Rodri. Bernardo Silva.
And here's Haaland. Haaland! Yes!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal time.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Guardiola gets it away. And it's Veltman. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Lewis shifted upfield. Foden. Bernardo Silva. Rodri forwards and with intent. Foden. Haaland. Couldn't. There's the shot! Taken with style. Again in a trice, and they are soaring. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Kadiolu has it in a wide position. That's good play. It's Vifa.
Bernardo Silva.
Wins the duel this time. Savinho. And it's been played through. He has a look out. Haaland. He's onside. Haaland. Oh, shooting chance! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. It's going to be another corner. Tries to get it clear. Across it goes. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. And here's Haaland.
Bernardo Silva.
Kadiolu gets it clear. And it's Lewis. Oh, look at the space here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Of the first half. Some first half thoughts?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the...
Decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time. And we are back underway.
Kadiolu.
Toma. That's tidy. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Haaland. Haaland! There are a few waiting for it. Dunk. Vifa moved on forwards.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Foden. Bernardo Silva. Nouri. That's really well manoeuvred.
Vardiol.
Foden looks to get on the end of this. And here's Welbeck. Vifa. Now he's got space here. Climbs up big! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Nouri. Savinho. Nouri. Ruben Dias. Foden. Proves too strong. Mitoma. Strong running down that left flank. Toma. Lewis gets in to thwart him. Lewis did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Haaland on a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean to him, Jim?
I think it'll mean a huge amount to him. The way he's been playing, I fully expect him to turn his 2 goals into 3. His appetite has been brilliant, and he totally merits a third.
He looks a really hungry player right now. FIFA. Great chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Rodri. Ignori. Savinho. Haaland gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Kajolu. FIFA. Joel Veltman. Joel Veltman. Searching pass he's played there. There will be a throw-in. Bernardo Silva, and it's played forward. And here's Bernardo Silva, and here's Haaland. Oh, that's well done, really robust. That's really well manoeuvred. Toma. Lewis, too strong for his opponent there. Kajolu. Very nicely done. FIFA. Rodri. Savinho. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Played back in. He's in here! Haaland! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And that means just one thing. Match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Three 0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Mitoma. And it's Kadiolu. Bernardo Silva. Guardiola. Ignori. Savinho. Ignori. Lofted upfield. Oh, can he get onto this? Foden. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally they've decided to single him out.
Dunk, shifted upfield. Vifa. Shapes to shoot! A real chance and a real let-off.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Nouri moved on forwards. That's a good run down the left. Oh, nice touch. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And it's hoisted clear. Now it's Welbeck. And they win it back again.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Hit into the middle. It's a mighty effort! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Joel Veltman. Aim forwards.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Oh, red, nice interception. Referee has just said play on. Ruben Dias. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva, forwards and with intent. Haaland! Caggiolu getting this one clear. Foden. Rodri. Savinho. Joel Veltman. And claimed it back swiftly. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And here's Welbeck. Bernardo Silva. And it's Caggiolu. Lewis. Bernardo Silva. Nouri. Foden. Now he's off and running. Toma. Ball is over the line. Rodri. Nouri. Ruben Dias. Ruben Dias shifted upfield. Welbeck have it back and can go again. Foden. And he welcomes it in. Does really well to win the ball there. Dunk. And here's Welbeck. That is good strength. It's a loose ball. He can get that clear. It'll be a throw-in. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Savinho. Played into space out wide. Can he deliver? That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Long ball by the goalkeeper.
Guardiola.
Mitoma. And it's Kadiolu. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Kadiolu takes aim and crosses. Haaland with 3 goals to his name and looking for more. Now it's Savinho. Now it's Savinho. Ignoring. Bernardo Silva. Ignoring. And here's Savinho. Bernardo Silva. He does have an assist to his name. And Bernardo Silva! And that is great goalkeeping.
Bernardo Silva really couldn't have done much better with that. He was under so much pressure.
Kadiolu. Toma. Kadiolu. FIFA. Joel Veltman. Delivers with wit. There's the header! Just needed better contact. Now it's Haaland. Bernardo Silva knocks it out wide. It's really well cleared and reclaimed it in a trice. Rodri. I have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Haaland. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now who's going to be first to this? That's really well manoeuvred. Kadiolu, gently done.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Guardiola.
Moved on forwards. FIFA. And it's FIFA. FIFA. Bernardo Silva. Haaland. Savinho. Haaland. Now it's Haaland. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Now it's Haaland. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. And that's a good intervention. Rodri with the clearance. Savinho. And it's Vifa. Joel Veltman. Mitoma. Over to the left. Showing good feet. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Vifa, nice looking ball. And it's hoisted clear. And they caught rid. Oh, that's neat. Savinho. Now it's Foden. Great defending, strong and determined. Toma. Kajolu. Brilliantly cut out.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing.
Haaland has got himself a free kick. Bernardo Silva, gently done. And he's heaved it away.
Fadio.
And it's played forward. Bernardo Silva. Savinho. Decent progress down the left. Savinho's cross. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Lewis. Rodri. And here's Haaland. Decent chance! Ruben Dias gets over and intercepts. Rodri.
Fadio.
Stones. Rodri. Haaland. Foden. Haaland. Bernardo Silva. That's an imaginative pass. Vifa. It's a promising run he's making on the right. And it's Vifa. The referee's awarded a free kick. attempts a clearance. Savinho.
Vardiol. Stones.
Ignoring. Foden. Bernardo Silva. Vicious ball here. Dunk tries to clear. FIFA. Now that's well seen too.
Vardiol.
Playing cross-field, changing the point of attack. That's a clever-looking ball. Ruben Dias gets rid without sophistication. Rodri moved on forwards. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Out for a throw. That's very neat. Bernardo Silva. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Savinho. He's going to be disappointed with that. Joel Veltman. Ahead by 3, but they won't want to take their foot off the pedal. Kajolu. Toma. And he's on a charge. So who's he picking out? Looks across and plays it in. That's going to go a long way. Savinho, gently done. Oh, they could be caught out here. Real chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Tito.
Bernardo Silva. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Rodri. Lewis. Stones. That's really well manoeuvred. Rodri does really well to win the ball there. Haaland. Foden. Lewis tries making a foray down the right. Foden. Oh, it's come loose. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best. Only partially clear. Chance, surely! Sticks it away! It is no contest. It is a landslide.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Aim forwards. Lewis makes the interception. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Ruben Diaz, forwards and with intent. Kadiolu. Mitoma. They really do have to make something of this. Rodri. And Welbeck! Oh, terrific save. Toma. It's a promising position. Now here's the delivery. Stones gets it away. And that's been won straight back. Kadiolu. FIFA. Oh, sweet feet. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. 2 minutes to be added on. Rodri. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And it's Kadiolu. That's tidy. Kadiolu hit in, goes for the header! No joy, but a decent try. Veltman. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. And he's had a shot! No mistake! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Well, they have a goal.
And that's it. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, I think the manager can take a great deal of satisfaction with this win. It was a solid game plan that worked pretty much as he envisioned.